Hello, and thank you for watching this March 7th weather update, brought to you by Agrible, the makers of Morning Farm Report. My name is Eric Snodgrass, and I'm a senior atmospheric scientist and co-founder of Agrible. Meteorological spring is upon us, and in this briefing we need to get right down to business. I'm very concerned about the potential for flooding this week across two large regions of the United States. Let's start out west. We can see that over the next 3 days, the powerful onshore flow in California will bring several inches of rain and snow to most of the state, especially Northern California, and snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains. This is the rain that many have expected for most of this winter due to El Nino. Here's a quick look at the USDA Drought Monitor, and we can see how a large section of California is still in the grips of exceptional drought. While the Pacific Northwest has made significant progress, California still needs a lot of rain and snow to make it through 2016's upcoming dry season. The rest of the United States, though, is practically void of drought. In fact, winter was quite wet for large sections of the United States. Here's the last 90 days of precipitation expressed in percent of normal. We can see the excess precipitation in the coastal Pacific Northwest, but the rest of California is in need of a lot more precipitation. Here we have a look at California's current reservoir levels, and we can see that all are still below the historical averages. This is very important for ag in the United States, as California is the nation's top producer in over 30 crops. Even with all the excessive rain this week, much more is needed, and we should expect another year of water stress in California. Let's come back to this map. Look at how wet large chunks of the Central Plains and Midwest have been this winter. While this is uncharacteristic for an El Nino winter, we need to see how this excess precipitation will play out for this week. Look right along this line from Arkansas through Missouri and Illinois. The same area that we are expecting a lot of rain this week is already quite saturated. Here again is the first 3 days of this week in terms of precipitation accumulation. By week's end, we are expecting a lot of rain. Here's the 7-day total precipitation forecast from NOAA. These amounts are simply staggering. Better than 2 inches is expected across 15 states this week. We can see that models right now are projecting better than 5 to 6 inches, and in some locations, right there near Arkansas and Louisiana and parts of Texas, potentially over 8 inches, maybe even some spots with a foot of rain. What's the cause for all this rain? This animation shows the winds in this next system. A large area of high pressure will establish itself off the Carolina coast. The clockwise circulation around this high will open the Gulf and transport a continual stream of moisture into the southern United States. A stationary front will drape across this area right here, where southerly winds will meet northerly flow from the northern U.S. This flow is essentially equal in strength on both sides of the front, which means that the rain doesn't move. It just keeps raining over the same place. Persistent lower air pressure over Texas will keep the circulation strong for the whole week. In short, prepare for flooding across this region. The incredible rains will be accompanied by significant warmth. This animation shows the temperatures through midweek. We can see the heat build in the plains and spread east throughout the week. Cold air stays in Canada, and the eastern two-thirds of the country is treated to spring-like warmth, albeit a very wet spring-like warmth. With this warmth and abundant precipitation, we are concerned over the potential for severe weather too. Here are Monday and Tuesday's convective outlooks from the Storm Prediction Center. Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Louisiana are under the gun for the start of this week, so be prepared in these states to deal with both flooding rains and the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. In terms of a longer range temperature forecast, I don't see this warm pattern breaking down anytime soon. Here is next week's temperature anomaly map. Now, there are some indications that by the end of March we might return to more seasonal temperatures or even perhaps some cooler than average temperatures in the east, but this is too far out for any forecast certainty. For now, prepare for an extended warm time through mid-March for the eastern two-thirds of the country. As we prepare to get into fields for the start of the growing season, we at Agrible will bring you the latest and best weather forecast information through our Morning Farm Report so that you can efficiently plan your operations. We thank you for your attention and hope you look forward to our next weather video update. Thank you.